I have a couple plans.
So,
I'm not sure if I'm going to need help.
For those of
Maybe,
you,
kinda. I do also have this guy staring at my face.
which is to say, Sae says, "Blah, blah, 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 blah."
um, for those of you listening, Amber asked if Sai is going to need some help.
In Sae under the water right now.
Yes, Sai is currently submerged.
So yes, to translate, blah, 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 blah.
So the question is, what is Amber's immediate response to all this?
The answer for me is I don't.
The response is bubbles. My bubbles. I know. I just like that mental image. Sai is pulled under the water, and Amber's like, "Hey, you okay? You need help?"
Someone draw that.
as I imagine,
Someone call Throjings.
for kicking deals,
y'all right?
Yo, say, y'all all right? As bubbles in the shape of an OK hand appear on the surface of the water.
That's
But yes, what are you doing, Amber?
That's a hand.
That's an excellent question. All right. Well, red is next to an ally, so.
Well, and red has fairy fire on it, so you also get advantage.
yes. Advantage.
Oh yes. So yeah, red's a good target.
Red is aglow.
All right, give me an acrobatic check.
Acrobatics should join me in the pool.
All right, you successfully. Also, you land over here. You can continue moving. That was 1, 2, 3 squares of movement, so you have 2 left.
Or you could just toss a airplane at like almost point blank.
All
That's bad. That's like disadvantage.
No, in 5 feet, that in 10 feet, that's not disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's well. Then that's not point blank. Well,
I said
like
it's
kind of
almost
is point blank.
It's like
Wait,
We
you
all
can go up to her, grab the back of her head, and slam it into the fire pit.
All right. Give me an attack roll with advantage, please.
Well then.
So that's a 13.
13 plus, I'm guessing at least 6.
What kind of attack roll is it though?
This will be a regular attack roll, so I'm going to go ahead and use proficiency plus her dex.
Amber really needs like that tavern brawl.
So that will be
That would
20.
be like a plus 7, yeah.
20 total. No, it's 7 because it's 4 plus your dexterity.
Yeah, your proficiency bonus at the moment is that plus 4. So it's added to whatever you're proficient with. All right.
Yeah, so that should be enough to hit, right?
It definitely hits. Give me a second. I gotta think about how I want to do this. All right, go ahead and give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Pizza keeps coming up with all the interesting environmental interactions.
And do so with
But wool is flame retardant.
With advantage?
with advantage. Although with that 24, I don't think it's really necessary. But you might as well crit fish, I guess. Okay. It will also make a counter roll. It will fumble its counter roll.
So you should add your sneak attack to this.
All right, so what I'm going to do is you slam its face into the brazier. I think that's how it's said. Brazier? Anyways,
Yeah.
You slam its face into it, and it lets out a cry of pain and shock, and a little bit of a screech, an unearthly screech from the flames.
Brazier.
And go ahead and give me 1d6 fire damage plus your sneak attack.
No, you cannot add sneak attack to this. It has to be
Why not?
finesse or ranged.
Oh,
But
fair enough.
It's a finessable.
TM shenanigans, man.
Unarmed is finessable.
Well,
She did use. She used her.
The weapon in question is the fire pit.
Yes,
That's
and she
phenomenal.
used her dex on the attack roll. It's just so it's technically finesse.
So the question is a fire pit a finesse weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're going with it.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me sneak attack damage. And in
Flavor the sneak attack damage dice are fire damage.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and say that. So go ahead and roll me another d6 for the actual fire damage. All right, so 17 damage, and in addition to all of that, because it fumbled,
You don't add the +1 to the sneak attack, by the way.
That's okay.
in addition to all of this, it is stunned for a turn.
Hey,
Also, it looks like Amber is like holding the holding that dueling the scimitar to her face with like that expression too, just like
Holding it with a tail.
and
was
like
gonna say
Amber's
holding it in her
expression,
teeth.
just looking
Yeah,
at her.
teeth.
Oh, you're right. That's some murder.
Let me see if I
right
can
there.
get this better here. There we go.
Amber is a true mastermind.
I got it.
All right. So yeah. So you walked up, slammed the sheep's face into the fire. She's let out a horrible screech,
what are these
And
horrible
it's-
noises?
and in so doing, you see part of her face is burned away, and underneath you see it's only small bits, but you see tiny bits of absolutely horrid-looking flesh underneath.
I mean, that's what happens when you burn someone's face.
Usually.
I'm guessing it's eldritch flesh, eldritch predator flesh.
Well, what's underneath is what burned away is apparently not the actual flesh. Apparently, there's other flesh underneath.
It's a sheep in sheep's. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, or it's a crocodile.
So there you go. If you're wondering, the color, from what you can see, is a sickly green color.
Oh yeah, it's a croc in sheep's
Oh
clothing.
no! It's the reptilians. They're taking over the government.
They're working on it.
It's so true too. They are taking over the government.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. You totally didn't expose their plot. Totally didn't happen. All right. Anything else, Amber?
Yeah, I'm still getting rated.
I think you have a square or two of movement left.
Nope. That was 5 squares. Because you started.
She's
Back
a
here.
slow pant.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So no, you don't have movement.
Yes, Alpaca are a little bit slower, but nothing stops their movement. I figured it was a decent counterbalance. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I straight up stole that from 4th edition, but don't tell anyone that. All right. Anything else, Amber?
Oh, nothing stops their movement. Then why did it take like 2 turns to get across that line?
Anything else, Amber? That's because she took 2 turns.
No, it's because the crocodiles showed up and they stopped her movement.
I mean, she could try and move through them. It just wouldn't.
She did. It just didn't work.
Well, show spect in crocodile jumping.
Anything else, Amber? Okay, Corvine, your turn.
Okay. So. I'm gonna need you to make a strength save.
Strength save, you say?
This
Very
one.
well then.
I can do that.
DC 16.
Yes.
Pass.
Pass.
Yes, with a
Okay.
21 total.
Yeah,
And-
they're
and then-
crocodiles. Remember, they're strong.
I think she was doing it on the sheep.
Yeah, they're crocodiles.
14.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh yes, that 14 didn't hit.
That is correct.
I
14
keep rolling
misses.
5s.
But the first hit was successful, and that was a 6 or 10.
Wait, you have a +9? How much dex do you have?
Kenny's vocal.
Do you have, like,
Yes.
+4 dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much damage did your first attack do?
10.
10? Okay.
Did 10 damage.
Alright then. Anything else, Corvine?
Yes, a lot more stuff,
Oh,
actually.
very good. Carry on.
So then she's gonna notice that Saya got pulled under the water.
Ah.
They made a big mistake.
Mistakes were made.
And she's gonna rush over to help.
Bygone's making some mistakes. I assume provoking?
Yeah, probably.
Alright. The one next to you got a 31 versus armor. No, sorry, not 31. Oh, my bad.
How do you get a 31?
No, I was looking at the wrong number. My
It's
mistake.
a caster.
Not Act 4.
No, sorry. That was a 24 versus armor class.
It hits.
Alright. Why didn't I
I
know?
don't care if it hits though.
I figured as much. Did you provoke from the second one as well on your way over there?
Oh, let's see. Is there a way I couldn't have while still?
Yeah, there's a
usually-
way.
There is.
You have plenty of
Yeah, I'm
room
gonna
for
jump
that.
here.
Alright. You take 17 damage.
17.
Oh, wow.
Yes, as you step away, and the sheep
Ow.
raises a hoof that apparently is actually hooked and clawed and
Yeah, they're a crocodile. They're not sheep.
and slams you kind of like a carriage, a lot harder than you expected, and gouges you deeply as you make your way.
Not that deeply.
Well, deeper than expected.
Temp HP.
Oh yes, fair point. Just but the
You're
flesh
welcome.
wound then.
And
Anything?
so yes, I jump in the water
All right.
and I start stabbing.
Oh, action surge?
Yes, action search.
Also, the question has been asked: are these crocodiles or alligators?
That's a fun question.
They're beasts.
That is correct.
So, but that crocodile's getting, or alligator, or whatever it is getting
getting-
21 damage, and it needs to make a wisdom save.
It's getting
Oh,
menaced.
it will take its 21 damage, and it will fail its wisdom save by a country mile.
Therefore, it is frightened, making everything it does disadvantage.
All right, 21 damage, correct?
Yes, and that is not my last attack.
This isn't even her final form.
She's working on it.
I mean,
Give her a
it's
second.
not. Well, she has to get her cloak off for that.
I'm guessing a 14 does not hit.
It does actually.
No. Well, then it takes another
This would be easy for us.
12 damage. I'm not gonna throw another ability on that.
All right. These things are a bit big and lumbering. The only difficulty is finding a good spot to hit. They're not exactly solid, so
But here's the question: is Saya released?
no, Saya is not released. She will get to make a saving throw.
Oh wait, Saya's not released?
Not yet, no.
If I tripped it, would Saya be released?
That's actually a really interesting question.
Technically, well, I'll let the DM make the call.
mm,
Or if I disarmed it
I'll give it to you as a
of
disarm.
Saya?
I'll actually give it to you as a disarm.
Okay, it takes another 1 damage, and it needs to make a strength save to keep Saya.
All right.
Nice.
I'm now a weapon.
I think it failed. Actually, let me check real quick.
What? You're objectifying your girlfriend? How could you?
Yeah, it failed. You successfully managed to pry its mouth open, and Saya is no longer. You're still technically underwater,
And by
but
pry mouth open, we mean jab it in the face until it lets go, right?
pretty much.
Nice.
Saya is still under the water,
One extra damage was enough.
but she is no longer grappled.
Well, technically it was 13 damage, but still.
All right. Anything else, Corvine?
Corvine's probably underwater. Since she's fighting this thing.
Well, if you're on top of it, not so much just stabbing into the water.
Sure.
Essentially, probably Saya is prone at the moment, and that's why she's underwater.
Okay.
The water is basically 1 square deep.
Prone is not that hard to get out of.
No, it is not.
It's like half your movement or something.
Anything else, Corvine?
Yeah, that is.
No. That is my turn.
Okay. That makes it
Action surge.
this thing's turn. What's it want to do?
I was calling them things now.
Boy, what you gonna do?
Well, first off, it's gonna step away from that thing.
Boo.
Step away from what thing? Where?
The
The
fire.
spicy
Hang
meatball.
on. Get back here. Come.
It's-
Oh
it
yeah,
left-
yeah. It's
It left Andy's reach.
reaction from Dandy.
That's unfortunate.
Or not.
She hears a whip crack next to her. That was just to freak her out.
It looks a little surprised. Takes a step, and then... Oh, to do the smart thing or to not do the smart thing? Oh... Alright. Yeah, I think...
My thing is clearly rocks while you die.
Smart thing is
I mean-
drop rocks on herself.
I mean, rocks fall, everybody dies, game over, it was fun. Alright. She's going to look at Baiguang, and Baiguang, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. I think that's actually my best save, but watch me fail it. Yeah.
Alright, that was hold person, you are paralyzed.
I don't care for that.
Can you still control the meatball?
I'm
Or
going to look that up.
It doesn't take any actions to control it, and
That's a bonus action, but if it's purely mental, then I might still be able to. But we'll see.
As she turns and utters a word, and spectral chains wrap themselves in and through Baiguang, binding him in place.
let's see.
Very good chain.
Yeah. All right. That was that thing's turn. Dandy.
Paralyzed, incapacitated. Fails.
Alright, I'm going to
Back
step
over.
over here to be threatening everyone again.
Good place to be.
I'm going to, as my item interaction, I'm going to throw out the dancing dagger. I'm gonna. Can I have a dagger?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We can duel our daggers. Well, your dagger and my sword.
Yes. You can dual wield the dancing. Let's have our blades do a tango.
Dandy.
Oh!
Yeah?
Just
What?
hit the green one.
No.
No.
I want to kill the red. I want to kill the red one. Well,
Okay, no,
oh wait. I want to give her concentration checks. That's true.
I am
Yeah.
incapacitated,
Right.
so I cannot take bonus actions.
Yes, you cannot take any actions.
Alright.
So
That looks
Alright.
like that's
I don't see anything that would explicitly say that you lose concentration, but you can't move it.
All right.
do you care which one?
Whips don't really do too much damage, so don't expect me to break. But I'll
Not
try.
mine.
It can always crit fail like I did.
Alright, you can control the dagger. Like,
All right. I'll get.
not a very good dagger, but all the other ones look even
Claymore.
worse, so...
Sting.
Hang on. That's advantage. Okay. The 21.
That's a 21 on which one?
This sheet.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yeah, 5. Oh man, make a DC 10 con.
$17 total.
All right.
That is a hit, and you are attacking the yellow one, I presume?
Oh man, DC 10 con save.
Oh, the same one?
No, that's a no.
Yeah.
13.
So
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, this is why you don't expect Danny to break a concentration.
Alright, that's 4
I
damage.
mean, if you do it enough times, eventually they'll crit fail.
And that is a miss.
Oh,
That's a shame.
See, this is actually when you use Bane.
it's
I guess,
true.
Dandy.
I'm already concentrating on Fairy Fire, though. Although the red one's pretty much dead. I'm fine.
Alright, you're next to Spicy Meatball, so that's a dexterity save or just damage?
Dexterity save
For half.
for half. At least the damage was a little bit low. So
Yeah.
13.
wait,
All right.
what is the DC 14? That DC is 17. Let me figure out what's going on with that.
Okay, 20.
Well, that's half damage.
Yep. So 6.
DC versus spell. The heck? They
Oh no, black one. I'm
Alright,
so dead. Look how low my health is.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Dandy. If I was not paralyzed, I would apologize. Anna, why is my spellcasting DC marked so low?
Anything else, Dandy?
What? No.
Okay. Say, your turn.
Question:
Yes.
would it be possible to just float up to the surface?
It would be a lot slower than just standing. Plus, you have all your equipment on you.
I just shaved about 40 pounds.
I mean,
I just lost 40.
you still have your body weight and the cloak you're wearing and everything.
But she's
With
like
my with my blade summoned, I lost like a couple other pounds.
But she's made of ice.
Yeah, but
Partially.
yeah, her head should float up.
Yeah, that.
Interesting.
All right, sure. I mean, again,
But
You
but what are you trying to do exactly?
tell you what.
Okay.
Since moving and getting up in water is easier, I'll let you stand for 1 square versus half your movement.
Okay. We'll do that then.
We're no longer underwater.
Because
Also, ignore this roll. I'm just trying to figure something out.
Okay.
Sai's going to emerge from the water and free action. Thank you, dear.
It's not done yet.
And right after she finishes that, this blade is going to charge. Actually, no, not this blade. She's going to stab the one right in front of her with her own blade.
All right.
Which
Actually,
one?
no,
The blue one?
wait. I have a question.
Yes.
This is extremely important for a mechanic on her.
Okay.
Does the floating blade count as a wielded blade?
I would think not because you're not actively holding it.
Then one of her antlers starts to spark.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna ask the internet real quick.
Because I lose 1 AC when I throw that blade. Just that last round, I had 20 AC instead of 21.
Alright.
I think the dueling dagger doesn't count for anything for like defense, the 2-weapon feat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it'll count because it's separate from your person. And the idea of your dual wielding, you're using like your hand to help defend you, and since your blade is over there, it can't very well defend you.
Then I'll just abuse mechanics and technically wield the dagger on the side.
Eh,
I mean, you just pull out a second dagger for defensive purposes. It's a
yes.
valid combat strategy. In fact, most fencing had a left-handed dagger, like historically speaking. So, well, I don't know if most fencing did, but that was a part of fencing.
Yeah.
So
No,
now Sai has 3 blades.
I mean, that's part of the advantage of having a Denson blade. It's out there doing its own thing. So, anyways, you're saying something,
Yeah.
Stars?
there it is. I was just gonna say I was very upset when I went to go make my first 5e character, and I was gonna have them dual wield a rapier and dagger, and I found out I couldn't. I was very disheartened.
Oh.
And then I took
Alright.
the feat and just had 2 rapiers instead.
Oh, by the way, how long does that sleep spell last, Andy?
Like a minute.
I'm looking it up.
Is it
Yeah,
constant?
they are tied though, which is why I tied them because I
Yeah,
knew the sleep spell doesn't last very long.
Sleep spell does last a minute, I can confirm.
It
Yes.
lasts long enough for you to kill them, but that's not what our party does.
Well, I
Well-
figured they were still asleep. I just wanted to see if something had happened to break concentration, if they should wake up or not. I mean, they're not going anywhere, but
Yeah, it is not concentration, but it is 1 minute.
okay, cool. Then yes, they are still sound asleep because even the sounds of battle, I don't think will wake anybody up from this magical sleep spell.
No, not until after the minute is up.
All right.
Anyways,
yes.
now she has that out, she's going to stab. No, that's the wrong one. I have so many weapons right now.
So for the purposes of the mechanics, I will say Corvine standing on top of the head of the alligator counts as flanking.
Eh.
I'm targeting this one right now.
Fair enough.
However, this one's next.
Very good.
That was no, I wanted to do advantage on that.
You did or did not?
I
You do
it
want
was
an
supposed to be
advantage.
advantage because she got advantage from the
Okay.
Saiham.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you hit. Doing 8 straight.
No, because sneak attack based on having advantage.
I mean, do you want to use it on this guy? Or do you want to use it on the other guy?
This isn't the dancing blade though. This is me.
Well, no. I'm asking because
Well,
you're attacking. You have to-
because sneak attack's only once per turn.
so you get to use it once, and I'm asking, are you using sneak attack in this guy?
I'm using the dancing blade to attack the other guy, so it's gonna be this guy.
Go right ahead.
Or else sneak attack. There we go.
All right. So
26.
26 it is. All right. Yeah, this thing's not looking so peachy keen anymore. I mean, still pretty beefy, but
So I'm assuming the other one's not looking so nice either.
yeah, it's a little more robust than the one I just stabbed, but
And will this count as flanking?
Sure.
Woo!
For the blade. All right, that's a hit. 8 damage. All right. Anything else, eh?
Let's see. She still has. really tempted to just get out of the water, but I really don't want to at the same time.
It's cold, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
It's nice.
It's very, very cold water. Well, I mean, if you enjoy like near freezing water.
I mean, do I have to point it out?
That freezing water would kill a crocodile.
No, not that part.
Oh, yeah,
the part that Sai is
Pizza has a
always
point.
has ice on her head.
Pizza has a point. It's perfect temperature for a reindeer.
Indeed. Also, keep in mind these. Keep in mind these are like shadowy apparitions, not actual like true blue beasts.
Sai has a thing for this,
Oh my.
and a thing for this.
Corvine will remember.
Moving on. That's her turn.
All right. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant like you had like contingency plan in place. Right. Yes. Moving on.
Corvine will remember this.
All right.
What
So
about
speaking of them, who to
A
target?
freezing pool of water.
All right. So the one underneath Corvine is going to
That's
try and
present.
get out from underneath of her.
That's a bad idea.
Go ahead and make your.
Oh,
No.
how far away is they moving?
It's just moving over here.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to try and stop that, or are you just going to let it happen?
I can't stop that movement unless
okay.
it gets out of my AO range.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to slip its way out from underneath of you. Then they're going to bite you. Both of you are going to get chomped on. Oh, I should probably flip you around, huh, Corvine?
That's okay.
That's the bird. Whatever. All right.
You just select both of them and flip them both.
Or you can just. It doesn't matter.
It's
All right.
fine.
So, who wants to go first?
Doesn't matter.
From both.
Then I shall
We
target
got
Corvine.
together.
I shall target Corvine first.
Corvine, sure.
All right. So,
Top to bottom.
well, just crit Corvine.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
And then that was a that was 19 on the dice. So
No.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, it's up here. So yeah, that's a 20 something or another.
So, which
That's
one?
This one bit Sae.
For 20?
This one here crit Corvine. This one here just bit Sae.
For how much AC? So,
Oh, 27.
no, I mean, what was the accuracy of it?
Bad 27. That was the roll.
Yeah, 27 total to hit you.
Holy sheesh.
Yeah, they both rolled about as high as you could roll on the dice. Right. So Corvine, you take.
Oh. This is a bit after the fact, but I just noticed.
Oh wait, hold on.
Sae had
Yes?
advantage.
I forgot about something.
What'd you forget about?
Oh, no, she didn't.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
11 does not.
I used it. Don't worry.
No, doesn't.
Yeah, because Sentinel.
Well, that's what I was asking, if you were going to Sentinel or not when it was moving away from you.
Not the moving away part. If any ally is hit around me, I get to
Oh.
essentially parry it and hit them.
Well, tell you what, since I just crit you, I'm feeling merciful, so go ahead and do that with advantage.
Okay.
Because you're about to take a boatload
11
of...
damage to this guy.
Alright. Because you're about to take a boatload of damage, so... Alright. So does that stop the attack altogether?
No, it doesn't stop the attack. It just does damage.
Okay, so it's
It
just a
stops
punish.
the attack if they die. But
I can
Okay.
cushion it.
Alright, Saya, you take 21, and Corvine, you take
I
42.
take 10.
Right, yes. Corvine, you take 42 damage.
yeah.
And
It's happening a lot.
maybe we should give you
It's
some
okay, you got a sheep.
Maybe we should give you some adamantine armor.
Everyone can see my health bar, right?
Yeah, I see how low it is.
All right. So, and both of you make athletic or acrobatics checks, please.
We just need to incapacitate Baiguang because everybody is within range.
Okay, I think it passed.
I think
you
I passed.
Woo!
Synchronization.
All right. You both resist the you both resist getting yanked under the water, but you are still grappled all the same.
You serious?
Well, yes, the bite has the bite has chomped onto you. Actually, no, wait, no, never mind. What am I saying? Because that was to resist getting yanked under, but you rolled high enough that I'll say it tried to yank and lost grip.
I mean, when it pulled away so much, it would be hard for it to keep its grip.
So, all right, that was. Oh, and then they get their tail whips. So this one will whip. Actually, they didn't actually successfully grapple anybody. So they'll just tail whip the ones that they bit. So that is a 20 versus Corvine. And a
Hit.
23 versus Sae.
Oh, dang, for some reason I thought.
Oh, wait.
Baiguang-
I forgot about something.
What
Oh,
did you forget?
Another
Doing
thing.
this round.
oh,
One of these people has frightened.
oh, yes.
Oh yes, the one.
Failed.
The one that's been hitting Corvine is frightened.
Yeah, it failed menace.
That's right. That means it had disadvantage on that attack roll against you, correct?
Yes, both of those.
So you didn't get crit at all. In fact, it missed you entirely.
So how much damage did the crit do again?
42.
Dang.
Also, that thing just hit me again, so you get another chance to hit this thing down here.
No, I only get one reaction.
Oh.
But I believe it's
This ain't no
still.
Pathfinder.
But I believe. Oh wait, no, it has to roll again to see if it. 18 versus your armor class.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, it missed you twice. Sai, you got hit with the tail, doing 14 damage.
Better than the other one.
Right. Well, that was a fortuitous turn of events. Thank goodness you fighting that thing. Right. That was their turns. Saihong.
Important question.
Yes.
The green sheep, does it have an apparent arcane focus? Out and visible?
Not visible at the moment.
So it doesn't have any visible magical
I think
implements?
the idea is to pickpocket its focus.
I mean, you can make a perception check.
I mean, I
Will
would
that
have
take
seen
an
it
action?
use it when it casts spells.
Right.
Fair point. Fair
Because
point.
they would have to hold it in some way.
So
Give me a hot second. Oh,
Well, the question is, does hold person have a material component?
I believe it does. Yes. Has a verbal, somatic, and material.
If a material component is not required for casting spells, is a focus required?
No.
No,
A
but
focus
it-
is a replacement of
A material component is required for this spell, so a focus is a good replacement if it didn't use a material component.
Gotcha. These creatures don't require material components for their spells, so by extension,
Boo.
I suppose they don't require focus.
Boo. So it's a spell-like ability, not spell cast, not a.
Well,
It's not a
It's a-
cast spell.
it's a proper spell that they're casting. It's just the ability is innate spell casting. It's a monster trait.
Yeah, so it's a spell-like ability.
In Pathfinder
Not
terms, I guess.
spellcasting.
That's problematic.
It's like Medusa doing flesh to stone as opposed to a caster doing flesh to stone.
Oh no,
Uh,
wait!
Oh?
I am wrong.
Oh?
it has the smallest of spells so you can cast without any materials. The bigger spells that they've been throwing at you do require it, I realize. My mistake? Yes, it has a focus.
Sai-Hong is going to attempt to pickpocket that.
It appears to be a crude effigy of an ungulate. There we go. Forgot the word for a second there.
Sai-Hong's going to try and take it. 19.
19, huh? What is that opposed by? Perception?
I guess.
Yes.
That would be a sensible one.
Yeah, so you can see them before they snatch it.
And be like, no, it's mine.
Swiper, no swiping.
Sai-Hong, no Sai-Hong.
It appears you guys tied.
That means I win, right?
That means we're gonna go.
Isn't it in the player's favor?
It probably is. So I'll go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to you.
Yay! Sai-Hong took the thing.
Does she get to fly by, or is she stuck there?
Also, she has flyby. So I used 2 squares
Well-
to get over here.
Well, even if she's not stuck there anyway, because it's 5e.
Well, what I meant was, like, does she have to end her turn there, or...
No, because it's 5e.
Okay.
Let's see.
Movement is fluid.
I'm gonna have to.
How much flight do I have?
Great,
12.
because there's no explicit movement action. It's just you get movement spaces.
I have it tabbed out, and I just sort of saw Sai-Hong fly by on the bottom of my screen.
Oh, here we are. There we go. That'll indicate that one doesn't have a focus anymore. It sort of watches as Sai-Hong. She sort of watches as Sai-Hong flies off. None too pleased.
Sai-Hong took the flag.
Anything else,
Okay.
Sai-Hong?
That will be for Sai-Hong. I was gonna see about grappling, but grappling is an attack action, so that's a no-go.
Yeah, we'll save, I think. 'Cause you can escape this.
End of my turn, I make a
Great.
wisdom save 12, so probably not. Unless taking the focus broke it, but probably not also.
I don't think that's how it works.
Nah.
No, I think what it'll do is it'll prevent this particular sheep from casting the more powerful spells
Yes.
to her.
Yeah, it would.
Except
I
for the ones
suppose
they've
it
already
wouldn't
cast.
break concentration, which is a shame.
Is there anything you can do?
I made a wisdom save at the end of my turn, which
Okay.
probably failed.
Ebony, yes, I.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 12 is not
All right, I
enough.
don't have to flip that token because it's a top-down view.
Yay, rotation.
Ebony is gonna give.
Also,
It's gonna
those things-
actually
also those are no longer-
annoy this crocodile for Sae.
Well, that
No,
one
wait
is-
for Sae. Oh, the blue's already there. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, because he didn't remove the blue last time.
Oh, but no reason to remove it.
Dabba dee
What do you-
dabba die.
Is that everything, Ebony?
That's its attack.
Yes, that is Ebony's turn.
You were saying something, Stars? We cut you off.
No, I was just making dumb references.
Okay.
About
This
the
one is
things.
stunned and doesn't get a turn.
Yay. Good job,
The other
Amber.
one, on the other hand.
Stun goes away because of one turn effect. Okay, this one over here. It's gonna try and phantasmal kill you one more time.
Rude.
Actually, you know what? Hold on, it's smarter than that.
It won't pass the fort save afterwards, if that's still a thing.
Yeah, that is.
Whoa! You said he was smart? Oh, wait. I already used the... Did I use the reaction already?
I don't
Uh,
remember.
I think my turn came up, so... No, I think I do get an AO.
You would, because the other one moved away, and then you moved to account for that.
Yeah. Which means that you haven't used your reaction yet.
Also,
Alright, so...
Also, it is perfectly fine for them to walk past the meatball as long as they don't end their turn in that radius.
18.
Gotcha. That's a hit. Yes.
You get 5 damage.
Oh man.
She moves there. Chants a chants
Oh no.
chants some magic, and there's some sparking and hissing around her, and then a lightning bolt
figured.
fires from her in a straight line from her.
So does
Are
that
you
hit the
kidding
alligator
me?
too, or the crocodile too?
It targets everything in that path.
So
So dexterity saving throws, please.
But
I need
probably
to
not
check an
me.
ability here.
including from yourself twice.
Yes. All right.
Oh wait, I do have that back.
Really?
But I don't have that back. I do have that back. I don't have that back.
Bagwong, do you?
I am double checking.
Okay.
I believe you.
I might just automatically fail all deck saves.
Let me
Uh,
check.
Paralyzed, automatically fail strength and deck saves.
Yep.
Of course the croc passes, because why would it? Why would it not? The guy who's sleeping over here, well, fails.
No, he's not paralyzed.
Okay.
He's only asleep.
That's what I thought.
That is a. Oh no, I don't want to.
No damage.
Alright.
Woo!
Oh,
yeah.
right, because you have. Yeah.
All right.
He is restrained, so he has disadvantage.
He's unconscious, which automatically fails them.
I know.
All right, and then. All right, so lightning bolt strikes you
so
guys.
it does half damage to the crocodile, though, right?
This
Yeah.
guy is outright dead.
No.
Not
And then this spell does.
Did it damage the brazier
Oh.
or the brazier?
Rogue wonders.
Let me roll a saving throw for it. It failed. Give me a second.
I wasn't
Alright,
sure how.
So we have
the
wonderful
brazier
tricks. This is one of them. It saves your life.
was. It's a good one. Wick spins his staff so fast that the lightning bolt does not pass through.
All right. 29 damage to everyone.
Except I.
Yes.
And the crocodile, which takes 15 or 14.
Oh no, 29 damage.
Let's see.
That's a decent chunk actually, but
Uh,
like not
I'll use
even
my-
close.
I lost my temp HP, but that's fine. So 21 got through.
And that is all. That's all it gets to do with its turn.
Can I just say that Sai leapt into the air right when I passed by?
Shoo.
And we won't worry about the fact that Corvine is standing in water.
I mean, it's not
Okay,
hitting the water,
fine.
it's
She
going
ducked
over it.
into the water.
Well, no, water
Oh
conducts.
wait, water
electricity.
conducts electricity.
But it,
Yeah.
it went over the water. It didn't go into the
No,
water.
this is actually pure water. It's a resistor.
Yeah,
There's
fine.
there's no
Go with that.
particulate matter in this water.
It
was created by magic.
Rubber water.
Yeah, it's rubber water. Don't worry about it.
Hot dog milk.
No,
Oh, the thing is no longer frightened.
don't talk about that.
Also, the thing is no longer frightened.
And that was round 2, I believe.
No, it's still frightened until Corvine's turn. Oh,
Amber, your turn. Duly noted. As Star steps away, but is still able to hear us. I gotta remember those people who listen.
But those who walk away miss 99% of all memes.
Wish you have enough moves to have red, then go attack the Aladiles.
you wouldn't be able.
Aladiles.
Yes, you would. You would be able to do that.
Yeah, you can attack red, then walk over.
Since you can just trot right into the water. With no issues.
Although you won't get advantage on attacking the red one, so this will just be a straight.
Wait,
Wait,
what do you
yes, you
mean?
do.
Yeah, it's
There's
still
fairy
blow.
fire.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry, but the fairy fire. Yeah. So go ahead and roll. I forgot about that,
Yeah, roll again.
as I didn't put a clear indicator because blue is used for size having advantage. Just roll again. Let's see if you crit.
It doesn't matter either way. We're
Yeah.
just seeing if you crit.
Yeah, with advantage, you roll the
You got
d20
20.
twice and take the higher
Wait,
result.
no, you got
You got 20.
24.
The SOC. That's why I was.
Oh yeah,
suggesting,
that's right, 24.
That's why I was
Because you
suggesting
didn't
making the
factor in
blue
your
aura like
proficiency.
2 feet.
Oh, I
Just
actually
make it
didn't
go up a little
hear
bit.
that suggestion. Yeah, let me take care of that.
Yeah.
real
Make the aura just slightly larger.
quick. Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
oh right, because you can't do less than 1 square. It's
Well-
almost like pup lengths
Well, you
would be
can do
ideal.
less than 1 square. Because then publics would be ideal. But yes, roll your damage, including your sneak attack. No, proficiency bonus is 4.
Yeah, so it would be
That's not added to damage anyway.
it's yeah. So to determine your accuracy, it's your proficiency bonus, which at this level is +4, plus your dexterity bonus, and then plus whatever you roll in the d20. So with this, yeah. So with this, now you've hit. You have an ally next to the target, so you get your sneak attack plus you had advantage, fairy fire. So go ahead and roll your damage plus your sneak attack.
I'm not sure that ally counts anymore because he's paralyzed, but yeah.
Is a distraction nonetheless.
Right.
That's 29 damage. That is
I mean, you get sneak attack if you make an advantage attack. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. The fairy
Alright.
fire is something like
you stab her mighty good, and she lets out a horrible screech.
oh, they care now.
And
We taught them the care.
You taught me to care. I care now.
turns and looks at you with none too happy eyes.
that. How would you tell? They're black.
The eyebrows slant
The
a little. Yes, the eyebrows. That's
Their
how.
brows are furrowed.
Yes, angrily. Now that said, you said you wanted to go move and help out with the creators or crocodiles or whatever they are.
The Aladiles.
Yes, the Aladiles.
You might get kicked.
Crocodile don't leave.
Run away.
All right. I presume you're using your bonus action to disengage, so you don't get hit by an attack of opportunity. Okay. Where are you going?
Apparently they hit quite
Disarm was finally useful again since the pirate ship, by the way.
Hey.
All right, so that's 2 squares. You got 3
Ever
left.
since then, everybody has not technically been using the weapon.
Well, technically, they've been using weapons because disarm will work. We just-
I've asked a few times, and you said no.
Oh, okay. So you have.
Knock their arrows off.
Are you staying there, or are you moving elsewhere? You have 3 squares of movement left. Okay. Is that everything, Amber?
AOC?
Yeah.
You know what I realized?
What?
Does this guy moving away from the sword count as an attack of opportunity?
I don't believe the sword can take attacks of opportunity.
Uh,
Yeah,
You
no,
mean-
the sword can't take attacks of opportunity.
I think the sword just makes attacks on your turn. That's all it can do.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah, and I'm not counting it as an ally for the purposes of flanking, but it benefits from flanking.
Well, what if my dueling dagger and her dueling sword are flanking? Then would it?
They can grant.
You know what?
flanking, So
I'm gonna say sure, just because I have a hard time saying no to that. The idea of two flying weapons on either side of a creature, yeah, that'd be pretty distracting. So if both of them surround the creature, I'll count that.
Yay!
But yes, so
Oh, yes. So Amber, you said you weren't done yet. What else are you doing with your turn?
Is it Zod? I believe you can.
Yes, you can actually occupy.
You should be able to move like another 3 squares.
Yeah, you can
over that
occupy
way.
these. You can occupy these ones. In fact, you could move here and flank with Sae if you wanted,
Well, yes.
with your last square of movement. All right then.
Ebony, no, you did something bad.
All right, is that everything then, Ember? Okie dokie.